The Next Level.
Okay, welcome to The Next Level, hosted by Anthony Gemma. Tell everybody who you are and what contributions you've made to Providence and what you continue to make to Providence.
Thanks, Artie. I'm Barnaby Evans. I'm the Executive Director of WaterFire Providence, and I was the artist who created the project when we first did it 16 years ago. And we're a nonprofit. I'm the Executive Director and the Creative Director.
Now, you call yourself an artist first and foremost, but it's got to be a pretty good business.
Well, it's a business, absolutely, and it has a huge economic impact for the city. It brings in about $40 million of new spending, about 1 million visitors a year, many of them 57% from out of state. And that, fills a lot of hotels and restaurants and parking lots and brings in about $2 million of state revenue in taxes, new taxes from out-of-state visitors, which is what we need to keep our economy going. What
was your background before you started that, and how did the concept kind of...
Well, in college, I studied science, and after getting my college degree, I started to work on photography and installation works and sculpture pieces, and I got fascinated by the complicated range of events that happen in sort of the ecology of the natural environment. And then I started to look at what happens in the city, where all these different businesses interact and visitors, and I wanted to impact their impression of a city. And I loved Providence, and I wanted to do something to bring people downtown to share my enthusiasm for the community.
So how do you explain water fires? I mean, in pictures and video, you just see the burning logs in the water, but is it more than that? What are we to expect?
It is more than that. And we actually don't try to explain it. We just encourage people to come and let it speak for itself. But there's a magical fascination we all have with light. We're fascinated by light. We're fascinated by people. You get, 50,000 people there wandering around, enjoying the music, enjoying the sight of the fires, but there's also the smell of the wood smoke, and you can feel the heat of the fires. And people behave in such a festive and polite way. It's just a very interesting thing to witness.
Super. And then it's my job to ask you, what's the next level for WaterFire?
Well, the next level we're looking at right now is trying to light WaterFire in the magical city of Venice, Italy, on the Rio dell'Arsenale. And we're working on doing it for this coming May. We were over in November getting our permits, measuring the depths of the canal, looking at our boats. And I think it's going to be a magical moment for Providence and Rhode Island to share WaterFire all the way across the Atlantic with one of the most magical, mysterious cities there is. It's just an amazing place.
And finally, how do we find out about WaterFire and the schedule and the events coming up?
Well, our schedule will be announced in about a month and a half, and it's www.waterfire.org. We're a nonprofit, so it's .org, not .com. And we depend on people's donations and contributions, and we're very thankful to all our sponsors and the help we get from the city and the state.